Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Philane for those of you who are new here, and thank you so much for tuning in. So your girl did get a new hairdo. I'm super excited to show you guys, and it's definitely different, but a good different, and I'm embracing it because I'm not really one to get locks. So like I said, I'm literally embracing it, but I just wanted to show you guys my hair, and Talented Hands did it. I think she did a really great job. So that's actually my friend. I've known her. She's studying to be a teacher also, and I know her from UB, and so I would just have on status and I would see her posting her work, and I just absolutely love her work. I think she does an amazing job, and so I finally supported her, and I'm so happy I did. Last time I did Jamrock. I don't think it was Jamrock. I think it was some type of locks that I did, but it wasn't really locks, but these are like butterfly locks, and I really love it. Super duper cute. But I also wanted to say that I am at a funeral service for a little boy who died at our school. He got knocked down, and it's supposed to start at 11, so I decided to leave a little bit earlier because I wanted to make sure that I knew where the place was. And so I'm here a whole hour earlier, but that's fine. That's cool. I got a good parking, and I'm just sitting, and I'm like, why not do this video while I have the time? Because I literally almost never have the time. And so people are literally leaving right now and going and coming back because I think the church is empty, or they just simply don't want to be this early. And I'm like, just sit in your car. You have a good parking. Like, why would you even go? But that's them. They probably want to get breakfast or something. Like, I stopped and I got some in Shore, but it's super cold because it was in the fridge, and I don't like cold in Shore. So that looks like our security. So this looks like out, I believe. I wonder if you could have parked on the end, because that would have made sense. Yeah. So cars are just literally coming in right now. I plan to leave like 10:30, or whenever I see the choir pulls up. So I was gonna talk about how my 2022 went, but I kind of just want to give like an update right now. So just why I haven't been recording. So as you know, guys, I traveled to New York, and New York was amazing. Probably the best trip I've ever been on. Literally, like, the scenery, the buildings, the experiences, just stuff to do was just really amazing. The people are very fast paced, so you literally have to walk as fast as them as they're crossing the road. And it's the city life is busy, I can tell you that. It's like cars are just going and going. It is definitely a busy life over there, and it was super dope. The only thing is that with New Year's Day, we didn't have tickets to go and actually see the ball drop, but we didn't know, so So I noticed the sun went, it came out, and it had me like that rich orangey brown vibe, and I look white and pale again, which I'm not, guys, but it's just yeah. So certain lighting, the sun, and everything determines how the video will turn out. But we should have a good turnout today at this funeral, because it looks like a lot of people are coming. A lot of people. I'm just praying I don't get blocked in, because I will be super duper upset. Okay, it looks like the sun is coming back out. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about how my 2022 went, and I just want to say that I'm super proud of myself. I've literally watched myself grow and just accomplish so much, and it's it almost makes me want to cry, because it's literally I know the work I've been putting in. I know how hard I've been working. I know the dedication and the consistency. I know that I did an amazing job this year. And sometimes we forget to celebrate ourselves. We don't brag about ourselves. We don't talk about ourselves. And a lot of times people make it seem as though that's corny when you do brag about yourself, or you're being too boastful, or you're being self-centered. And I just want people to stop, because you should be able to brag about yourself. You should be able to brag about your accomplishments. You should be able to feel good about the things that you're doing. And a lot of times, the society today has really made people feel as though they shouldn't talk about their accomplishments and what they've made, and just they've made it seem as though it's not good. It's not a good thing to do amazing things. And I hate that so much, because sometimes, it was a point in my life where I was doing so much, and so because I was posting and everything, I felt as though I was doing a lot of bragging. And so I kind of shielded myself and stopped posting about it, because I didn't want to make people feel less than, until I think like different people were just speaking to me, and they're like, why are you not showcasing all of these things? And that's when I realized, like, hey, why am I worried about other people or making other people feel small just because I'm doing great? I need to show myself off, and I need to, these are memories. So literally I put everything on YouTube. When I tell I put everything on YouTube, I put everything on YouTube just to like, so I'm able to like look back and be like, wow, you did this, and in this particular year, and this is how I felt. And, I wasn't so successful here, but then at this month I was successful. And so the YouTube just tracks all of my success, and I love it so much. And I'm super proud of myself. I'm super proud of everything that I've accomplished in 2022. And I honestly cannot wait to see what's coming in 2023, because I feel like a lot is coming for me, and I need to be prepared. I need to be ready, because God definitely has me under his wing, and there's a lot of things that he wants me to do that I hold back on, but I'm coming. I'm just gonna let you guys know I'm coming. 2023, I'm coming for everything that's owed to me, and I promise you. I just want to kind of talk about some of the things that I have accomplished in 2022. So firstly, I was featured on Just Biz, and it is actually a Bahamian digital newspaper online. And so my information, I was interviewed, and whatever I was interviewed was just posted on the online page. And that's a super amazing accomplishment for my business to be out there, and to just keep going, to always push myself out there, even though I might be uncomfortable. I'm always pushing my business out there, because my business needs to be out there, in my opinion. Also, I was in the newspaper for becoming the Bahamas Hidden Hero. What it was the Character Day Hidden Hero Champion of 2022 with the 28 votes. Like, y'all are gonna notice that my skin is gonna be changing because the sun is coming out and then it's going in. But anyway, so I was the Character Day Hidden Hero Champion for 2022, and I was surprised that I was chosen, because sometimes you just enter things in vain and you don't know who's really watching, and that just touched my soul. And so because I won that, I was featured in the newspaper, in the Guardian and the Tribune, and I was on a radio where they just interviewed me, and all of this is on my YouTube. So if you want to go back and check it out, you can. And that's just an amazing accomplishment. Like, within all of those entries, like, I was chosen. So it really says a lot. And then they showed me some things that some person said about me, and literally I was like touched, because it's like, wow, like, you really feel this way about me, like I say, sometimes I don't even know like how hard I'm working, because I'm so used to working hard that while I'm working, I don't really know who's on the sidelines watching and cheering me on. And so sometimes I really have to stop and reflect and be like, wow, this person is so supportive of me, or this person has helped me so much. And I always try to give back. And with that being said, for my business, I've done back to school giveaways since I've started, and that in itself is a big accomplishment to me, because I feel as though there are people who definitely don't have, and to be able to give back even when I don't have a lot, like coming from a small business, for me to be giving back, it just speaks so much volume about the type of person I am. And that just makes me, giving back is like so important to me. It's super important to me. It really is. Also, I was a part of 7 pop-up shops, and listen, I would have never thought that I would be a part of a pop-up shop, but when I did the first one, successful, the second one, successful, I just kept going, and it became like a trend for me. And I feel as though it just gives your business so much exposure. You meet new people, your name, your business gets out there, and you make money. You make way more money than you spend to be a part of it. And I'm a witness to that, and I always encourage people to join pop-up shops. If you have a business, if you feel as though you're not doing well, I'm telling you, you have a little sale, you have a little discount at that pop-up shop, you're gonna make way more money than you would have like just selling on an ordinary day. And I love pop-up shops. I think everyone should join at least one pop-up shop in their life. And so I've done 7 so far, and I'm super proud of myself. This year I actually have 2, but I don't want to speak about it yet. So there are 2 pop-up shops that I will be a part of this year, but obviously when information comes out on them, I will keep you guys updated with that. So also, I was a host. First of all, I was featured on Showman Bistro Small Business Saturdays, and I thought that was so nice. So I went there, I was interviewed, and then once I was finished with that, so she basically helped get the word out about my business and what I sell, what I offer, and she was just so amazing. And then I was chosen to be a host at their restaurant, and so as a host, I was supposed to like pretty much bring people to their restaurant. I didn't really have a big turnout because it was within the week, and I think school had recently started, so a lot of people had like class that night. But it was well, that was my first hosting. So I know a lot of people try to push me in this influencer world because I do influence people. I have a lot of influence over people, and I'm good at motivating, I'm good at inspiring people. And so the hosting thing, people get ideas from me and stuff. So it does work with me. It's something that I haven't taken serious, but I feel as though if I did take it serious, your girl would be really, really up there. But I just never have the time. But I'm grateful for the experience. I'm grateful for, the hosting. I'm grateful for the influencer vibes. And they actually closed down, I believe, temporarily, but I actually wanted to go back and support them. I got a free meal and everything. It was really nice, guys. So if they do open up, I want you guys to go and support Showman Bistro because the food was actually great and they were really nice people. I actually started my own podcast. As you know, I was doing a podcast with Kenny's Soul Talk, but our schedules were just conflicting and it just wasn't working out. But on my own, I was able to do it on my own, Talk with P, and I think I have about 22 episodes now, which I'm super proud of because last year I told myself I wanted to do more, and just talking has always been one of my strengths, and there are a lot of topics that I feel a lot of people need knowledge on, and so I just try to, use my talent for good. And so Talk with P I was able to like talk to the world, to you guys, whoever's watching, and I was able to get a lot of views across, a lot of my personal views across. And I think the Talk with P is I would like to start getting like people on Talk with P. I think that would be super dope, but like I say, time is always a big factor. Okay, so it's like getting close to the time, so I kind of want to go out and just see what's happening in the church. But anyway, so more things that I've done, like just in a quick summary. I've directed on set for my models. I've been a part of a TV show. I've been a part of a movie production. I am a team captain for the sports team at my school. I'm a math coordinator. I've been a family life coordinator. I've been a religious studies coordinator. I sang a song with my friend Lante before, like actually went in the studio and recorded, which is super dope to me, and I can't wait till we work again. I have mentored at a modeling show. I was actually a guest speaker. A lot of people don't know this, but I was a guest speaker at YEP before. I was a guest speaker at YEP where I just spoke about my business, and I actually got a lot of customers after that, which was really dope. I was actually a judge for a YEP speech competition, and what's crazy is that I actually wanted to be a part of YEP, but time is always an issue. I'm also the junior achievement coordinator at my school. I'm a business owner. I'm a trained teacher. I graduated from the University of the Bahamas in 2019. I started school again, so I'm now at BTVI. and I think this is either my second year or my third year. And school is school. I'm almost done. I should be done by 2024, or I mean, I'm not sure, but I'll probably just do like a whole video on school update and stuff like that. But I went back, I started classes. I am in classes now. Also, I actually spoke at my friend Mateo's church for they have like a girls event, and I spoke there like as a guest speaker. And I've done guest speaker, like I've been a guest speaker at a lot of places. Also, there is UB wanted me to be a guest speaker for the. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about it because it hasn't happened as yet. But I just want to say those are just some of the accomplishments that I've made in 2022. Well, 2021, 2022. And I'm just from 2019 to 2022. And I'm just overall so excited for my future. I'm just happy for everything that I've done, that I've accomplished. And I know that there's so much more for me. There's so much more that God has planned. And there's so much more that God wants me to do, that I will do. And I can't wait. And I'm proud of myself once again. I'm just so proud of myself. Like, I'm trying not to get emotional, but I'm just proud of myself. And I just want to tell my future self, Philane, when you are looking back on this, just keep going. You have inspired so many people, and you are a continuous learner. You've always been helpful. You've always been a great friend to people. You've always been so motivating, and you've just always been so lovable, so kind to the people around you. And if your work is not being noticed, just notice that God is noticing it. And always love yourself and continue to be around people who are inspiring, who are hardworking, and who are going to help you in this lifetime. Just continue to smile and always just be there for people in the time that they need most. And just continue to be you. Don't let anybody stop your shine. And with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.